Hi everyone. Good morning. I'm Govind, and together with my teammates Praharsha and Sahithi, we'll be presenting our case study on Gordie Howe International Bridge. This is one of North America's most ambitious cross-border infrastructure initiatives, a bridge that connects not just two cities but two nations. Um, this is Our goal today is to show how strong project management principles, governance, and collaborations guided this mega project from planning to near completion. So, core objective, main objective is to create a faster, safer, and more reliable transportation link that strengthens trade and economic cooperation between the two countries. The success of this project relies on several factors, using a public-private partnership model for shared accountability, maintaining coordination across two governments, delivering with time and budget, and ensuring transparency with all stakeholders. Together, these factors form the foundation of what makes the Gordie Howe project a model of binational collaboration. To explain about the project scope, and
Hi, I'm Praharsha. I'll be continuing the presentation. So large-scale multinational projects like this one involves a wide network of stakeholders. Primary stakeholder, the Government of Canada, acting as the owner and main funder. The Windsor-Detroit Bridge Authority, WDBA, responsible for design. The Bridging North America, BNA, the private consortium developing the project under a 36 years agreement. The state of Michigan and U.S. Federal Highway Administration, responsible for permits and highway connections. The secondary stakeholders, the local community and construction contracts and customer and agencies and environmental advocacy groups. Initial risk includes cross-border regulatory differences, land acquisition challenges, environmental clearance and community restrictions, and funding and political delays due to change in administrations. The WDBA creates an initial management structure to maintain binational alignment and reduce conflict early on. The next slide will be explained by Sahithi.
Okay, Govind, can you change the slide, please? Okay, now that we know how and who all are the stakeholders of this main project, so now I'll continue with the risk management during the execution phase. So now once the construction has begun, the project team will face major external and internal risks. So some of the key risks of this project includes COVID-19 delays, disruption schedules, and also on-site labor, material shortage and inflation increases costs, cross-border logistics issues complicated, and supply delivery. And risk mitigation measures for this risk are flexible contract amendments and reschedule milestones, contingency funds for inflation and procurement delays, and enhanced on-site safety and health protocol, binational coordination meetings for rapid decision making. So the team's approach followed PMI's risk management principles, which are to anticipate, assess, and also to adapt. And by maintaining open communication and frequent risk reviews, they have prevented major serious costs and also the problems which leads to other issues. So now that we have seen how the risks were handled, I will talk about how the communication is managed. So given the project's binational nature, communication management was crucial. So they have followed a certain framework, which includes weekly progress meetings between Canadian and US teams, monthly dashboard summarizing milestones and expenditure, a dedicated stakeholder portal through WDBA website, which Praharsha has mentioned before, and lastly, regular community newsletters and town hall updates. So this has ensured transparency, minimized misunderstandings, and also fostered trust between governments, contractors, and local residents. So as a result of all this management and all this communication channels, when pandemic related challenges hit, collaboration remained stronger, and also it provided how essential communication is in mega projects. And now we have the foundation. Praharsha will now evaluate how this project's management effort translate into overall performance and outcomes.
Final evaluation, was it successful? Going to the 6th slide. Evaluating project success means examining 4 key factors: scope, time, cost, and stakeholder satisfaction. Scope and quality. The project has stayed consistent with its original design and technical standards. Time and cost. Construction delays from COVID-19 pushes completion from 2024 to 2025. And inflation causes moderate budget adjustments. Stakeholder satisfaction. Despite delays, transparency and strong collaborational sustain public and constructional confidence. Overall evaluation. The Gordie Howe Bridge can be considered as a particularly successful so far, achieving its subject in scope, quality, but not fully within the plan and schedule. Still, it stands as a global example for how structured governance, adaptive risks management, and communication sustains progress under extreme conditions. Now the next slide will be explained by Sahithi.
Okay, now that we know how the whole management, like how the project has been delivered, how major people have been involved. So now finally what all references we have used and how do we conclude this is going to take by Govind.
The Gordie Howe International Bridge exemplifies how large-scale cross-border collaboration demands strong project governance. In conclusion, this bridge is not just an engineering achievement. It's a proof that international cooperation and disciplined project management can overcome even the most complex challenges. The bridge is expected to open in 2025, making the completion of over a decade of planning and execution. So as Sahithi mentioned, we got our information from PMI and WDA, as well as Canadian government project updates. This was a revelation about such an how complex when two nations comes together and build a phenomenal bridge for better trade between two countries. So we, as a team, learned a lot, and thank you for your attention. This concludes our presentation on Gordie Howe International Bridge, a model of cross-border collaboration and sustained development. Thank you.
Thank you so much.